People are always coming to us and calling me to ask questions about building software apps on specifically SaaS-based, so software as a service that are installed on the Windows Store, the Android Store, or the Apple Store. What do you think would be the most critical marketing thing to do before beginning any development of a product?
So like you said, like a lot of people like come with their great, unicorn ideas. And the most important thing I think before you start any development or start raising any money is that you have to do some customer development. So you have to find out who your customer is going to be. So what I hear a lot from people is that, oh, anybody can use my product, or, everybody will use it. It's for everybody. So you need to figure out who your perfect customer is. Perfect customer is someone who buys repeatedly, spreads the word of mouth about your product. They might even become evangelists. So that's who you really want to target. And the only way to do that, and the best way to do that, is to really, you have to do a lot of legwork. You have to figure out where your customers are. You have to be there. You have to talk with them. So that could mean, going to trade shows. You can listen in on social media groups. You can reach out to contacts and interview them. You can do surveys. You really want to nail down a customer persona before you start to build your product, because a lot of people will say, and even if you talk to industry people about your idea, they'll say, oh yeah, that's cool, but would they actually buy it? So you need to understand their problems, right, in order to cater a product to solve them.
How can you determine who is a competitor and who isn't?
So who's a competitor and who isn't, right? So you're going to have your product, right? You're going to have an idea of who you're going to be selling it to. And then, you're going to have an idea of what your product does. So you're going to do research on people offering similar products, right? So they'll have like similar features. You're going to know through your interviews and your customer development, what solutions are out there and what do they use. So that's going to be your other indicator of who a competitor is. If there's a competitor, like I said, like they're in the other part of the world, there's all sorts of really great tools that you can use to see how that competitor is marketing their product, who are their target audiences. So you can do a competitor analysis to find out all those things. Maybe, they are specifically in a certain geographic region, so you can focus on a different region. It doesn't mean there's a no. If you're going into building a product where there's already a lot of competition, you do have to find like an edge. You're going to have to like figure out a way. You're going to have to see exactly what everybody else is doing, and you're going to see if there is any sort of wide blue oceans there for marketing.
Can you give us some ideas around, what companies can do to continue innovating?
Yeah, so the most important thing is to listen to your customers. So what they're telling you, or what their needs in the market. So you never want to develop something blindly. You never want to develop something just because you assume that, okay, no, that this is going to be good for them. You have to talk to your customers continuously. So within marketing, you need to create a lot of opportunities for customers to give you feedback. Obviously you can call customers and ask them too, but just leaving them lots of opportunities to give you feedback is really key.